I would rather be the one to have to experience it and endure the pain and everything else that goes along with it. And I guess that's another reason why I went into the military, is because I want to be the one that has to do it. I don't want anybody else in harm's way.
Justin Anderson is a motorcycle mechanic, but fixing bikes is more than just his job. It's an escape from the wrench life seems to constantly put in his path.
It takes everything off my mind and makes me think about what I'm doing, and it really helps keep me sane.
Before bikes, Anderson was in the Army. He followed the same path as his dad and grandfather.
I was injured while we were conducting combat operations in Baghdad, and I took a AK round to my left knee. That's when my heart stopped the first time, and they actually had to do CPR on me. I didn't know if I was going to die that day or not, and it didn't even cross my mind. I just kept doing what I was trained to do. Over the course of the next 4 days, I had 4 surgeries. I went back to my unit, finished out my deployment with them, and we ran a total of 387 combat missions. I got medically retired because I could no longer perform my job duties.
After leaving the military, Anderson settled into civilian life, but eventually, the leg he wounded in Iraq needed amputation, and more bad news followed.
A week before that my wife and I got married, I was diagnosed with pilocytic astrocytoma. It took me about a year to learn how to say that, but basically what it is it's a tumor in the brain.
A tumor he beat, but after living almost 3 months cancer-free, Anderson recently found out the tumor is back.
My daughter, she brought it out and gave it to me and said, "Daddy, here's your get well bear. I'm gonna beat it again. I beat it once, and I'm gonna beat it again."
The whole time, though, the guy just keeps the soldiering on verbiage. If that's not a guy soldiering on, I don't know who is.
Bruce Chubbuck is a loan officer at the Veterans United branch in Bellevue, Nebraska, Anderson's hometown.
It's something that kind of inspires me. If you're having a bad day, this guy's not complaining. He's had a heck of a lot worse day than you have.
If I would sit here and grieve about everything that I've gone through and done and everything that has happened to me, I wouldn't get anything accomplished.
Chubbuck accomplished something by making a difference.
I was just taken back because I was like, I don't feel like I did anything extraordinary. I don't feel like I went above and beyond my call of duty.
This is an opportunity to help a guy who served our country, who paid a pretty high cost for serving our country, and if we can give something back, why shouldn't we?
With Chubbuck's help, the employee-funded Veterans United Foundation donated $15,000 to the Anderson family. They will use the money to help pay for medical bills.
It's not just lip service. We're actually doing things that help veterans, help make a difference in the communities that we serve in.
I have the most respect for you guys for what you do as a company, as a foundation. When you guys told me, that it was the employees that donated to it, I was just shocked. I mean, it takes a lot to make me speechless, but I was speechless, to be honest.
It makes me feel a little bit embarrassed that they're thanking me, because I feel like we should be thanking them. To me, it's a small thing to do for people who give a lot and sacrifice a lot.